into either the ballroom or the parlor to my right or to the library to my left so that we can get started here in just a moment.
All right, everybody, good evening. The First Lady Anna Stein, our daughter Leah, and I are honored to be able to welcome you all to the People's House. This is your house, and we're honored to be tenants for 4 years. We've got 3 more to go. And this is great, to be able to host the menorah lighting ceremony here. I've been to this a couple of times under the previous governor, Roy Cooper, but it's the first menorah lighting in North Carolina with a Jewish governor at the helm. And I want to say that I just came from a meeting with the North Carolina Jewish Clergy Association, and I just feel with so much pride because of the heart, the way that they put the gospel into action in service of others. They wanted to talk to me about making sure that we have funding for Medicaid, that we have SNAP benefits and other ways to ensure that all North Carolinians have food, that our democracy is healthy and strong, that every person in this state has the right to walk down the street and not fear being swept up by paramilitary folks just because of the color of your skin or your accent. It filled me with pride, and I look forward to continuing to work with this group of leaders on important issues facing our state and, of course, facing the world. Anti-Semitism is real. It's increasing in North Carolina, and all of our hearts go out to people across the world who are sad tonight. I want to admit that it can be a difficult time for those of us who believe that all North Carolinians should be able to participate in the promise of this state, to have every opportunity to succeed in life. For those of us who believe that every person, no matter their background, deserves a fair shot at success. For those of us who believe in and celebrate the diversity of this state that makes us strong. But as we have discovered throughout history, time and time again, progress is not linear. It's not easy. It's not permanent. The hard work of winning progress falls afresh to each generation, and this is our turn. It is our responsibility. And we can do so with hope. Hannukah reminds us to maintain hope even in the darkest of times. It's easy to believe that the light is going to triumph when it's sunny outside. It's much more difficult to hold on to that hope when you're surrounded by darkness. Darkness that we've seen all too recently. Darkness that can feel overwhelming, despairing, scary. But when things are at its darkest, when it is pitch black, that is when a single light can pierce the darkness. That is the power of light. And that single light, it can inspire more light. That is why we must follow the commandment to kindle the Hannukah lights and keep them burning. Each one of us must ignite our own flame and keep it burning. So together, let's be that light. Let's be that light in our schools, on our teams, in our neighborhoods, everywhere where we are. And just as the Maccabees drew from one candle to set the next one ablaze, let us draw hope from the many, many lights that are already shining across the state. In my first year of governor, I have seen so much light. The teachers who work so many hours to ensure that every kid has a chance to learn. The law enforcement officers who put their own personal safety at risk to ensure that we are safe. and the neighbors, everyday folks who go out of their way to help their neighbor with whatever they need to have a better hand, a helping hand. All of these folks are a source of strength and inspiration. There is so much light in this state, if only we have the eyes to see it and the courage to be it. Happy Hanukkah, everyone. Hannukah Sameach, and is now, how's my Hebrew, Rabbi? Now my pleasure to bring forward my rabbi, Rabbi Lucy Dinner.
It is a distinct honor for all of us and for the North Carolina Jewish Clergy Association, for our entire community, to join you, Governor, in celebrating Hanukkah. During this season, known as the season of rededication, we are here to pronounce we rededicate ourselves to carrying the Jewish values through how we live in this great state. You exemplify those values for us every day, as you are the miracle of the Hanukkah story. Not just the miracle that one vat of oil lasted for 8 days. The miracle was that the Maccabees searched and searched until they found that one vat. The miracle was that there were people willing to maintain their heritage going forward, even in the most difficult of times. So, Governor Stein, you have been that miracle in your way, and we see it day after day after day. Is there a corner in this state where you haven't seen our governor? I just love my social feed. Where is he today? And Anna, you as well. It means so much to affirm our support of your service and to kindle the first light of Hanukkah through your hands, celebrating the light of the season, bringing light all around. So with no further delay, I invite all of our children to come forward, along with Cantor Danielle Rosnitsky, as we light the candle alongside our governor.
So are you doing this first and then the lighting, or are we doing it?
Lighting first.
Okay. Are you going to help with the blessing, Lucy?
I'm gonna help.
Okay.
Don't
Got
worry.
it all.
Don't worry.
So you light.
Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Hannukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavotenu bayamim Chag Sameach.
So I'm Rabbi Charlie Citron Walker. I'm the rabbi in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and Governor Stein, First Lady Stein. We cannot thank you enough for welcoming us to this beautiful Hannukah celebration. It is an honor to be here. And when we said Shehechianu, there was a special meaning, right, as we were giving thanks and appreciation, not only for the first night of Hanukkah, but for our incredible Jewish family to light the menorah for the first time. Really, really exceptional. When I think about Hanukkah, I think about resilience. I think about how the Maccabees fought through so many victories and defeats for about 25 years before they finally won independence. For so many groups who have been told that you are not valid and continue to hold on to our sense of self, our identity, Hanukkah celebrates that resilience for all of us. When I think about Hanukkah, I think about the creativity of our rabbis to fashion deeply meaningful and inspirational rituals for a reclaimed holiday that could have been lost to history. From the miracles to the public rituals to the profound understanding that our sense of holiness and joy should only increase, Hanukkah celebrates that creativity. And when I think about Hanukkah, I think about the extremism and intolerance of the ancient world that has its echoes in today's world. And it wasn't okay back then, and it's not okay now. Instead of fighting against, we strive to reach out a hand in friendship, mutual respect, to do all we can collectively in relationship to diminish and reduce the extremism and intolerance around us. Taken together, Hanukkah that we celebrate tonight, it's a celebration of freedom, not only for Jews, for all people. And by working together with resilience and creativity and partnership, we seek to share that freedom with all throughout the state of North Carolina and, God willing, far beyond. May it be for all of us a very happy Hanukkah. Thank you so much for hosting. And my understanding is there's a lot of great refreshments throughout the mansion, and so please enjoy.
Thank you.